Of course, the window got it got at a full screen again, but there we go. Okay, so welcome to Daily Deltarune Boss Challenge number 113, which is also going to be our 6th boss rush because we did every boss since the last one. And so we're just going to have those wheels instead of, with no boss choice. I gotta be honest, I'm not looking forward since low tier seems to be the highest odds here. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to see how it goes. But we're keeping full team, so that means this modifier doesn't count. The only attack one because it's full team, but it is low tier items, which is gonna be a pain and mostly for the night. But I should be able to handle it, hopefully. Since this is full team, I'm gonna do the whole bus rush instead of the only the shadow crystal ones. It's gonna be like the main boss rush with all the major and secret bosses. I just have to change my gear. Yeah, it sucks that I got the low tier though. I think I'm gonna keep Shadow Mental for Chris. So it is 6. I'm gonna get like a silver card. For her, do I still not have the Brave Axe? Okay, well, sorry, I'm using the Toxic Axe again. I really should put on the Brave Axe in that file. Got 8 points for stuff, so if I go Ginger Guard and Spike Band is 5, Ginger Guard is 3, so that's fair. And for Rouse, Scarf Mark unfortunately is too much, so we're just gonna go with Fiber Scarf. We're gonna get Twin Ribbon, and should I get Tenetai? I mean, it's gonna reduce magic, which is kind of a shame. I don't have anything that has 4 that could be there. Princess Ribbon, wait, Princess Ribbon doesn't give magic, right? Yeah, no, but it does give 2 attack. So that's 2, 4. What's the 4 defense? Yeah, so that's actually all of my points, so no, I can't use it. I guess I'm gonna put, do I not have anything that's, I guess I'll put Chainmail. Jebel Hat? Yeah, no, that Jebel Hat is one of the exclusive items from the mod. But I'm not going to use them because they're pretty strong. And the reasons people do Genocide, yeah, Undying the Undying and Sans, obviously. I mean, that's kind of the only actual reasons, since they're tough fights. Okay, so this should be, yeah, Mega Boss Rush. So that's going to be all the major bosses and the secret bosses. So let's go. Yeah, this one should be straightforward. I can just skip it. Well, I'll just keep defending. Or revive, right? Well, to be honest, I don't really care about the items that drop. The challenge is the main part here. I'm just gonna go through King like this. Well, I don't know if they're really fun. They're challenging. But I wouldn't say they're really fun. Unless you're a psycho, it's never fun to do a genocide run. The first time I actually did a genocide run on Undertale, I actually stopped after Papyrus because I felt bad. I read so many AUs and stuff like that I end up really getting attached to the characters, and I just couldn't continue the run after Papyrus. You can tell King was a Chapter 1 boss. Well, in terms of design and even the hard part of the fight, it's not even that hard, to be honest. Yeah. Chapter 1 was really, how do I put it? It was less polished than the more recent chapters. There's a lot of stuff even in the code that's a little bit different compared to the newer chapters. You can tell that it was Toby Fox was still kind of learning how to code. Obviously he knew since he had already made Undertale, but Deltarune Chapter 1 was basically still more of a stump. I do hope I didn't mess up with the choice in the boss fight, because like I'm fighting. Oh wait, no, the main boss is before the. Wait, it's not what? Why is it still going? And he keeps repeating his dialogue. It's supposed to be 15 turns. I guess it's a little bit more in this fight. Yeah, I think one... Oh, wait. Pacify is good. No, I can pacify. I just saw the magic light up for Rouse. I thought it was going to be next turn, but... there we go. What? Did he... I think Rouse just killed King with Pacify. That was the kill animation. He didn't leave, that's the kill animation from when you use Snowgrave or the Twisted Sword. Rouse just killed King with Pacify. What the hell? Okay, I think I'm gonna go for a Pacifist or a General as well, because it's a little bit simpler. I do have low tier items, so if I can avoid as much fighting as I can. Chapter 4, he still targets Rouse mostly. I keep lowering his defense, but I'm not even attacking him. I gotta be close. Gotta be careful because Devil's Badge works a little bit differently. Oh, he's at 99. I guess I just gotta wait for Wait, if he's at 99, can I just not use Pirouette again and pacify? Oh, I could, okay. I guess he did just end up at 99% for some reason. Didn't even have to do Final Chaos, but... Okay, their HP did get back to normal, but the color is still, quote-unquote broken. Redel Genocide is good over the kills. Well, they are challenging, so yeah, but it's just, I mean, I can do it now. It's just the first time I felt that, but now I would be fine. Yeah, purple Chris, green Susie, and blue Ralsei. We don't want to line up good. Well, my laptop just decided to do an update for some reason. Oh, I'm missing one TP for Red Buster. Well, I guess I'm using Red Buster then. Fortunately, my damage is pretty low, so it's not going to be super efficient. Red Buster would be, but I was missing 1% TP. Right, there we go. He disappears for some reason. I don't know why there's that glitch. And those portrait laughs are a little bit loud. Let's try another throw. Nice. 30, gets 82%. Yeah, I will be able to use Red Buster this time. Not enough originally, but we're close. Yes, Fight Simulator. Yeah, that's actually how I learned how to fight Sans. Yeah, that's actually how I learned how to play, how to dodge attacks at Deltarune before or Undertale, before I even decided to play Undertale. Don't have enough TP for dual heal, that's a bit annoying. Well, I'll just do it. So actually, you wanna know what's funny? Because of that time I spent playing the Bad Time Simulator, I only died like twice across my Pacifist and Genocide runs in Undertale. I think, hold on, I'm gonna go for a dual heal. I'll finish it out first. Oh, hang on, everyone. Yeah, I think I died, like, once. You know, it's funny, I think I died to Temmie during the Pacifist run. I actually died to Temmie because I had forgotten to heal. And I died once to Undying and Dying in Genocide, but that's it. Actually, the one part I struggled since I was playing on Switch was the Mad Mew Mew fight because of the mechanic. Okay, time for spam to Neo. Well, same thing, we're gonna go for snapping. Pacifist is just gonna be the safer option for those fights. Although after this, we're not really gonna be able to. I guess 10 we could. Yeah, Spectre just spawned in. So far, the rush is going pretty good. Honestly, the one part that's actually scaring me is, well, there's two actually. There's the Knight and there's Hammer of Justice. Yeah, that's a lot of damage to Nelson. I think I can afford to do regular snap and heal like this. I would use the F1, but I think it's kind of a waste to use it for a single character. Yeah, Gerson and Wooly. They're the two that worry me. Obviously, you know, the Knight is hard, and the thing with Hammer of Justice, since this is a fight with all three, there's no damage reduction from getting low on HP, so you just take a big blunt of damage, so it's, you gotta be careful with that. Why do I let the blue guys get so close? It's a habit I have from me trying to beat the bosses as fast as possible. You get more TP from doing this. I think that's also a speedrun strat, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Talk about a cutoff. Tenna just spawned in instantly. Okay, should I just spam mini games or do I just go for I love TP? I think I'm gonna do mini games. Yeah, he changed the channel instantly. He did not want to see Spamton. You can just spam in here. Oh, that almost hit me. Nice. Gonna be the star attack, that's why I didn't want to risk it back, but I could. Okay, we're gonna start getting the double features, so that should be faster. say go off in the mic. It's actually faster to just keep using I Love TV, but yeah. Nice. Alright, we're getting close. Oh man. Actually, I'm not used to that one. Alright, time for the final one. Yeah, you missed 10 just cutting up Spenton instantly, actually. Nice timing. And another cut up instantly to the Roaring Knight, which is pretty accurate considering the Knight quite literally cuts 10 out, but there we go. I don't have a lot of HP though, so that's probably gonna be bad, and I don't have any healing items. I'm in a pickle. I didn't think about that. I forgot to stock up on items. Well, guess we're gonna have to do... The fact I use the tier items, I end up dealing the same damage as I would in chapter 4. I would, at least if I had the auto axe instead of the toxic axe that I should be using. That was a bit too close. So far, so good. No hits. This is important because I'm pretty vulnerable. Why do I jinx myself every time? At least it's better off being Chris to be the one to do the damage. Yeah, the string the box thing, at least it's not the worst version, the Tempest one, because that one's really a pain. I need a heal. I don't want to take any chances of any heal to Chris a little bit. That was close. I'm gonna avoid the Tempest attack, that's the worst. The diagonal slashes. Easily the worst attack of the entire fight. Oh god, there goes Rusting. Okay. We have a chance. It's a bit of a stretch, but there's a chance. I skipped the Tempest attacks, so we could be good. Okay, I need to make sure I can heal. I think Susie's heal is more efficient. Yeah, it's a little bit better than Ross's. So I'm just gonna keep healing. Yeah, but diagonal slashes are really bad. You know, even when you try to dodge, sometimes they're a bit whack. Oh yeah. Actually, wait, I think this version of the final attack deals less damage than the base one. It's not 40. Oh, never mind, it is 40. Okay, gonna take this chance to heal Chris. And there's the knight. Okay. Eram is annoying, yes. I mean, there's a reason I hate him. Okay, we are on the Titan, so I don't have the Black Shard, so I can't speed up the fight as much as I wish I could. But I should be fine. Most importantly, how is the Titan fitting into Castle Town, or even better, like in the ring? Alright, first unleash. Not a lot of damage compared to what I wish I could. This is probably the lowest damage. I can deal more damage with the Black Shard with Chris without taking down the shield. Those ones are a bit close. Okay. I mean, the first time I fought Eram, I still beat him on the first day, but it took me a lot of tries. I sucked at this. Yeah, Gerson is showing up after the Titan. It's just, you get the fight against the chapter's main boss before the secret boss. Oh wait, as soon as Gerson shows up, yeah, there's still the cutscene with Gerson. Sorry, I didn't quite understand what he meant. Okay, I'm just gonna heal while I'm at it, because this is the best heal I can get at this point. Might as well take the chance while I can. That was close. Yeah, I think it took me about 30 attempts to just create a safe spot here. Might be able to break the left hand. Yep. Ah, but it didn't. I didn't even get to see it blow up. Yeah, let's just... The knight also took me a little bit. both ERAM and the Knight took me a little while to beat. Still beat them on the first day, but it took a couple of tries for each. Close, but come on. Or else he's gonna get knocked out again. He already got swooned against the Knight. We don't need that now. Why are you not unleashing the moment? Because it's 80% in this fight. 60% is in the Jackenstein fight. Against the Titan, it's 80% for the unleash. Still bit sick, sorry about that. Come on! Fumbled so bad on that one. Wait, I can just not move. Oh, what? I guess I do need light up in order for this to work. I thought I could just not move and it would work. Yeah, I just want the same spot here. Not gonna break it. Should I? I'm gonna go for a heal and then I'll unleash. Because I do want to get a good amount of HP before I start the Hammer of Justice fight. The dots, well, I don't know if they're reused assets, but they're probably inspired. The music still plays during the cutscene in this version. Oh, I can still use dual heal here. I didn't think about that. I should have done that instead. Well. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how I feel at the moment. Alright. We're gonna get Susie's idea, and then boom! Susie's idea is just to fight Gerson instead. Okay, no items, which means we're gonna have to just do it like this. I'm probably gonna keep using Root Buster for the most part. The thing is, since there's Rossi and Chris, I can just keep gaining TP to use Root Buster again and again. But because the star gain is reduced, that does mean I'm gonna have to use some of the harder attacks. And with pretty low defense in this case. Yeah, Susie's idea is just erase the Titan. I mean, if it works, you can't call it a bad idea. Man, I sure do hope I don't mess up right at the final boss of the boss rush. Now that would be a shame. It's not like it happened twice before. Alright, I'm going to jinx myself by saying this, but no hits so far. Yeah, especially since it's this attack. Yep, there it is. But it's not just jinxing myself, it's just a pretty tough attack to avoid. I wouldn't say it's necessarily easier, because the start game is very reduced. So you do have to do more of the long attacks. And the way the mod maker did it is that some attacks just deal damage to the group, so it kind of evens out on the low start. And keep in mind, there's no damage reduction for when you get low. So if I get to like 50 HP, I'm just 2 hits away from getting KO'd. Whereas in the regular fight, instead you would slowly start taking less damage so that you can heal. See, I only get 3 stars for Root Buster, where it would be 8 normally. Hitboxes are whack on this fight. Wait, no better heal. Actually, hold on. This, use Root Buster, and I'm gonna heal Susie. You don't get stars from using Ralsei's heal, which is a little of a shame. I thought it would give like 1 or maybe 2 stars. But nope. DOG game Gerson is easy. Well, kinda. I beat him second try, which is a shame because I think I died on the last part of the last attack during my first attempt against Gerson, so bit of a shame. Chapter 5 Dark World's Asgore's Flower Shop. Yeah, I mean that's kind of obvious. I don't know if the bunker is going to be Chapter 7, probably, but... Mercy's hard, but after a while you manage to do it. Well, yeah, especially if you're used to the Green Soul mode. Especially since they're the same pattern every time, so... It's not like the hammer, for example, that's kind of randomized, or the shell that follows you, so it's still like a little bit different every time. 59. So I think I'm gonna have to do one of the extra attacks and then it's gonna be over. What if we go to a marathon version of Hometown in the Dark World? Maybe. I don't know. to expect for the future chapters. Well, chapter 5. No, I'm pretty sure the chapter 5 is gonna be in Asgore's shop. He has a black shard, and we know there's gonna be something with the flower shop. So, all right. Maybe 94. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. It's supposed to be 84 normally, but yep, it is. That's the last attack. We're almost over. We're almost done. Boss is whack. There's even more in this version. Yeah, I think I already read this the other times. Friend inside me, of course. Chapter 7 is canceled indefinitely until Tony finds a way to harm the player in real life. Yeah, I mean, you know, if ERAM could damage Chris from the game, why wouldn't he be able to damage us in real life? And yes, friend inside me. But anyway, that's for once I actually managed to beat him first try without failing at the last boss again. So thank you for watching and see you tomorrow.